America's love affair with pickup trucks keeps growing, and so does the size of pickups, which can make navigating parking lots difficult. I'm Josh Rowe.
And I'm Latricia Thomas. This sight is becoming more common as pickup trucks have to park so close to other cars, they're almost touching.
Aaron Cooper examines how Chattanooga's parking lots measure up to the rising number of pickup trucks on the road. Aaron.
How many times have you seen this? A pickup truck that is so close to the car in front of it, they're almost kissing here. And if you come back with me this way to the back of the space, you will still see that the truck is still sticking out past the lines of the space. And the city tells me that any new lots they might be building in the city might include spaces that are even smaller.
It's safe to say our love for pickup trucks has grown over time. And so,
everything's bigger.
Has their size.
Both longer, wider, longer wheelbases, everything.
40-year auto industry ace Greg Epps says pickup trucks across all brands all grew between 2000 and 2010.
They're pulling bigger campers, they're pulling bigger boats.
But when it's time to put it in park, the numbers don't always add up. Ben Taylor, Chattanooga's Director of Transportation, says the city sizes their spots based on the federal rules.
Your strict guidelines are to make sure you have enough width for the car to be able to pull into and open its doors.
The space dimensions, 20 feet long by 9 feet wide. Give or take a foot or two.
This spot in a parking lot owned by the city of Chattanooga in the North Shore measures 18 feet and 1 inch from front to back, and an even 9 feet wide. I got some help measuring from JR, and measurements like that don't fit trucks like his.
The first question is, what in the world do you need a truck that big for?
JR Fitch has lived in Chattanooga his whole life.
I kind of give a cute answer, I think, is to haul whatever you want to bring home.
And says he has to be selective when choosing a spot.
Typically, getting in and out of the car becomes an issue.
His doors come well over the line when they open.
I mean, that's what? 3-4 inches?
Getting this close to the car in front of him in order not to stick out.
And you can see with the rear tires, they're hanging over.
But despite the squeeze, the city says they actually plan to encourage developers to include more compact spaces, not bigger ones, when they build new lots.
We want to focus on providing the most space for homes, for businesses, and for public space, and not spend as much time and effort providing for individual vehicle storage.
JR's take?
I can certainly see how they're trying to be able to accommodate as many people as possible. So, from my perspective, I'll just park and walk.
Epps thinks the industry will follow the customer's demand.
Us North Georgia boys like our trucks, and I don't see that changing. Meaning
drivers like JR will just have to keep on trucking, even over the line.
When you decide to buy a truck like this, there's going to be some compromises you have to make in terms of how you park it and where.
I asked Ben Taylor if he had ever had trouble parking his own truck, a Toyota Tacoma, downtown ever, and he tells me that it's, quote, ridiculously oversized. However, he said he would not answer whether or not he's ever had trouble parking it. Reporting live in Chattanooga, I'm Aaron Cooper, News Channel 9.
Thank you, Aaron. The city says the lots on Riverfront Parkway and in Renaissance Park do have larger spaces for trucks. Taylor suggests people who choose to drive their trucks into the city park there and then take public transportation, use city bike sharing, or walk.